neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends.
Dean Bartholomew, the chef, that's what Paul wanted to speak to you about.
I don't think that's what you meant at all, is it, Mrs Mangel? Now, perhaps you'd care to explain to me exactly what you did mean.
Well, yes, of course. Jane was right. I did mean Mr. Bartholomew. I've been in such a muddle lately.
Let's get to the point, Mrs Mangel. You said Morris. You said you wished you hadn't spoken to him.
Oh, did I? When?
Just a moment ago. You know Mr Morris, don't you? You also know about disclosure and its amazing sources of information.
Paul Nan's been under a great deal of pressure.
Keep out of this, Jane.
You mentioned Disclosure magazine. I was approached by that reporter. We did have a conversation.
About Susan Cole?
Oh, not particularly. She did crop up once or twice.
Huh. And you just happened to tell him everything he wanted to know, without worrying about the damage it would cause her, or me, or the Daniels Corporation.
Mr. Robinson, please remember my position. I myself was grievously wronged by your young brother. My actions were quite justified under the circumstances.
Oh. Well, go ahead, Mrs Mangel. Go on, this'll be good. You explain to me how you were justified.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
I just thought I'd help you unpack some of these deliveries.
I'll show you what I want done with them in a minute.
Right.
You been training?
Yeah.
Public pool?
Yeah, but don't worry about it, I'm not.
So unfair. Scott gets to train in the Ramsay's pool while you have to pay to go to a public one.
Oh, drink, Daphne, any kind of drink. Been peddling that confounded bicycle. I don't know how I got roped into this race.
At least it's not costing you money, Madge.
What's that got to do with it?
Mike has to train in the public pool, while Scott gets to train at your place, scot-free.
I don't know anything about that.
Do you want me to start unpacking these?
This race is supposed to be a fun event, but everyone's so caught up, anything for an advantage.
Including me, I suppose.
Well, aren't you?
But what about you?
Well, what about me?
Daff, if you'll just tell me where to put these.
Just because Dares can't beat Jim Robinson, you've taken it as a personal affront. All I did was come in here for a drink. See you later.
Hey, what's this? The odds for Scott and Mike's swimming race.
No, it's this year's Melbourne Cup.
Hey, you got Mike on shorter odds. You reckon he'll win?
I just quote the experts.
How could you do that?
Lenny, this job needs a cold eye and a cool head. Now, Mike's a champion diver.
That's just the point, Dumbo. He's a diver. Scott's a swimmer. He will win easily.
Look, I've asked around, and the word is that Mike's the trump. But look, see here, for the whole race, I tip your team to win.
Well, the buttons are a bit slippery, so we're going to have to be careful, OK?
Henry's made Mike the favourite.
Look, I'm just trying to get it right.
Scott's going to win.
Look, I reckon I can beat Mike, no worries. But Henry's got to set the odds. It's nothing personal.
He's favouring the opposition. Haven't you ever heard of families sticking together?
Charlene, this has got nothing to do with families.
Of course it has.
Stop being so silly, it hasn't.
Oh, thanks a lot.
This is just crazy.
Mum, will you please explain to Charlene that just because I think Mike's going to beat Scott...
What? Henry, I'm surprised at you. Not a member of that team has got a hope in hell of winning, because we are going to go out there to win.
Yeah, good on you, Madge. That's great.
So that was the situation when Mr. Morris approached me. Your younger brother had written cruel lies about me in the newspaper. I was most dreadfully upset.
So you decided to get some revenge, is that it?
Of course not.
Why did you do it? We actually had to buy out that magazine just to stop that story being printed.
Please, Nana, there's no point in arguing.
I'm perfectly capable of speaking for myself. I was desperately short of money. I had no idea how I'd cope. My mortgage repayments went through the roof.
Didn't I give you a pay rise to cover that? Well?
Not then, you hadn't. I wasn't thinking straight. Circumstances overtook me. I'm deeply sorry and ashamed. All I can do is ask you to forgive me.
I'll let you keep your job.
I'm efficient and most reliable, Mr. Robinson. If you'll allow me one chance, I won't be found wanting.
It's not on Mrs Mangel. Don't you realise that you could have put us all out of a job? You've committed the cardinal sin of business. You've bitten the hand that feeds. I'm sorry, but you've left me no choice. I'm going to terminate your employment. Gail, look, I need you at the hotel. Sorry to ruin your weekend. No, I'll explain when you get here. Yep. You can, great, thanks. See you when you get here. Bye.
Here's the file you wanted.
Oh, thanks.
Paul, you should fire me too.
Why?
Well, when the records came in from the magazine, I found a statement with Nan's name on it. I took it out of the binder. She made me put it back.
I wouldn't have thought that you'd do something like that. Jane, this is a tough industry we're in. If I can't count on my staff 100%, we're finished.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think you'll do it again. But if you do, you're out. No questions asked, you understand?
It won't happen again, I promise.
Good girl. And Gail's on her way in. I'd suggest if you want to catch that Ramsay Street
Well, will
relay.
you be there?
No, I haven't got time now. But good luck. Oh, was I some help with the roller skating?
Yeah, of course you were. Thanks, Paul. I'll try extra hard to win.
Jim and Des asked if I'd act as judge for the big race. I said that I would.
I can't imagine anyone more suitable.
Can I help?
Oh, it's nothing.
Are you sure?
It's just that I've lost my job.
Paul didn't fire you.
Yes, we didn't see eye to eye on a certain matter.
Oh, dear. Well, I've heard he can be a pretty rough customer.
Mr. Bishop, I'd rather you didn't mention it. Mr. Robinson did have his reasons, though to my way of thinking it was quite unnecessarily harsh.
Well, from what I've seen, you are very dedicated and highly efficient. I think he's making a very big mistake.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Bishop. I'm touched.
Harold, please.
Oh, I think Mr. Bishop will suffice. We don't want the neighbours gossiping, do we?
Oh, you're right, of course.
So we're agreed that the relay should start with the swimming?
Better be. It's a one race Henry's taken bets on. As well as the teams, I mean.
Oh, that boy. I didn't want him to get involved in gambling again.
Yeah, well, how are we going to organise the whole thing?
You and Mike do 10 laps of the Mitchell's pool. At the end of the 10th lap, you grab the battens from the side of the pool, hand them to Madge and Mrs Mangel.
That sounds all right.
They'll ride a set course out of Ramsay Street and back again. That's the map, Madge.
Yeah.
You'll carry the battens with you. Charlene and Joan will be waiting back at Ramsay Street. As soon as you hand them the battens, they'll roller skate to the entrance of the Oval, where Des and I will be waiting. Des and I will do 10 laps of the Oval to finish the race.
Do we get to do a victory lap?
I certainly hope so. Harold will be the judge. He'll count the number of laps, supervise the baton changeover, that sort of thing. But there's one thing to remember, it's supposed to be fun. Win, lose or draw, it's a friendly contest.
Well, I don't think Mrs Mangel feels that way. In fact, if she wins, I'll never hear the end of it.
Well, we don't have to be enemies when it's all over. But there's no point doing it if we don't really try to win.
Yeah, well, personally, the race doesn't worry me. But Mike's got this idea of himself as a champion. It's about time I cut him down to size, I think.
Mike's a sure thing to finish up in front. So having the swimming up first gives us a tactical advantage, which gives us a head start. That will be our safety margin during the cycling leg.
Well, Nan's quite a good cyclist. She won heaps of prizes when she was a kid.
Whenever that was. Sorry, Dan.
Where is she, by the way? I don't know, she should be here by now.
Well, no, actually, Mrs Mangel may not be able to compete. Personal problems. That's why I came, actually, to mention that.
Well, she can't pull out. How are we going to replace her?
That's easy, I'll do it.
Hang on.
Oh, Des, I can ride. I don't need to be wrapped up in cotton wool.
No way, Daph.
Des?
No.
Excuse me, I'm sorry I'm late.
I thought perhaps you wouldn't be coming.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop, but I'm in good spirits and very eager to do battle with the Robinsons.
Good on you, Mrs Mangel. Scott's been giving heaps to everyone about this. I want to straighten him right out.
That's the spirit, Mike. May I come in?
Oh, g'day, Helen. How can we help you?
Ah, laying our plans, I see.
I imagine that's just what you're here to find out.
No, actually, I'm here to suggest a few safety precautions. I've already spoken to the others.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know how it is. Race day and everything.
Well, just to ensure there are no injuries, I think Madge and Mrs Mangel should wear helmets. And Jane, you and Charlene should have some headgear too, as well as knee pads and elbow pads.
Well, that sounds fine to me.
Well, I'm sure if we're sensible, no blood need be spilled.
Shane's old motorbike helmets. Mrs Mangel gets this one. Look at it. No wonder Shane doesn't wear it anymore.
She'll say it's a plot.
Yeah, it is.
What if she refuses to wear it?
She gets disqualified. Helmets are in the rules, Mrs Mangel agreed.
Oh, Charlene.
Now, come on, try it on.
Now, don't mess up my hair. Oh. Have you taken that much in bets?
Don't start, Mum.
Henry, you know I disapprove of gambling and it's brought you nothing but trouble.
You know whose fault this is, Mum? It's all yours. Now, I was going to run just a small book, a bit of a flutter, something to add a bit of interest. Somehow the blokes at the waterhole found out. I wonder how that happened.
Oh, I just mentioned the race as a joke.
Well, the big money's on, Mum. The heavy folding stuff, all your mates. Have you looked outside? They're here to watch, you know.
They're not.
Yes, they are.
Race starts in 15 minutes. Yes, there's a good crowd turning up, eh?
Harold, do you have to?
Sorry, Madge, what'd you say?
Charlene!
It's okay. Stop still.
You what?
I am keeping still. Oh, stupid thing. Hardly worth the trouble.
Of course it is.
It's your opinion.
Well, I think Helen's very sensible.
How did you know it was Helen's idea?
I was over at the Clark's when she mentioned it. Yeah, Mrs Mangel's having a few problems, so I was helping out.
Oh, is that so?
Why, is there something wrong?
No. Oh, you're entitled to help out anyone you choose, I suppose.
Madge, it's nothing.
No, of course not, Harold.
Just a few words of advice.
You've been helping Mrs Mangel.
Yes. No, I'm the referee.
Yes. Well, I suppose I better go and get on with it. Oh,
Sorry.
Well, your mother certainly worked up over this race.
Team pride, that's all.
Well, your mum's all pumped up. She looks like she's ready to kill someone.
Well, better go face the punters. You won't have a bet, Harold?
I'm the referee.
That's what I mean.
Come on.
Well, I suppose we better get going too, hey?
Hey! Good luck.
Same to you.
Young man,
What can I do for you, Mrs Mangel?
I assume that all betting transactions are confidential.
Absolutely, number one rule.
Well, I would like to make one.
Certainly. $100?
Mr. Mitchell, please.
Oh, I didn't pick you for a punter, that's all.
It so happens that I'm in need of a little money, and I have absolute faith in my team.
Right. You're all set, Mrs Mangel. $100, your team to win. Do you want to bet on the swimming too?
Oh, no, thank you, just the whole thing. I don't approve of gambling on racehorses, but this is quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
You all set?
Yep, no worries. Where's Des?
Oh, he and Jim are down at the Oval warming up. They'll be waiting when we get there.
Big finish, eh?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck, Mike.
Oh, I won't need it.
You'll be all right, Scott.
Give her a hat now.
Mrs Mangel, here's your helmet.
I'm not wearing this monstrosity.
You could always forfeit.
All set to go, Harold?
Certainly am.
See, it looks good.
You just be quiet.
Right, everyone ready? In your positions. On your marks. Get set. Final lap!
Come on, start!
Come on, Mike, faster! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Ready, Mrs Mangel. Jane, grab your stakes. I told you, didn't I? It's a long way to go yet. Come on, Mrs Mangel.
Oh, dear.
Hey, what's up, Grumpy?
I got a lot of money riding on this. Scott just cost me a fortune.
You know what, we better get our acts together. They'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to keep our public waiting. Oh, thanks, Steph. Well, I can't stand the tension.
Mate, just do your best. That's all anyone expects. Des can make up the leeway. It's a lot of pressure on Des, doesn't it?
He's up to it.
I just hope Nan doesn't put us too far behind.
Those are the stock orders for the travel agents convention. Could you check those against the invoices just to make sure we're covered?
You picked a fine time to sack your housekeeper.
I don't need to be reminded, thanks.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry, it's me. I shouldn't snap.
Oh, I just wish we knew what you'd done about the ordering.
Well, we can check the stock against the list and phone the suppliers if need be.
Well, it's a good chance to see how Lassiter's works.
Yeah, I just wish Mrs Mangel had kept her confessions till after this convention.
Oh! Mrs Mangel!
Stefan!
Come on, Mrs Mangel!
Come on, Mrs Mangel!
On your marks! On your marks! Right? On your marks! On your marks! Sincere congratulations. Oh. A fine ride. There can only be one winner, though.
Yes, but I'm going to the Oval. I want to see it finish.
Come on, Charlene!
She laughs last, don't you think? She doesn't seem to be a very good loser, does she?
Just so I know the lie of the land, why was Mrs Mangel sacked?
Well, she sold a story to a magazine about myself and a girl called Susan Cole. Well, the journalists wanted to get at me and the business.
Is Susan your old secretary I've heard so much about? Just gossip, but I'd rather know the facts. Look, if it's none of my business, just say so.
No, Susan was a wonderful girl. She wanted to get married. I suppose I should have, really. But my first marriage was such a disaster, I just don't know if I could handle that sort of commitment again.
Been there, done that, know what you mean.
Coffee?
Thanks.
So, of course, when it didn't all work out, she was terribly hurt. I couldn't avoid it. And then Mrs Mangel decided to feed her to the sharks, which Susan didn't deserve.
She sounds nice.
She was.
Never again, eh?
I doubt it. What about yourself?
The same.
You sound like a woman after my own heart.
I'm not after anybody's heart. One disaster is enough for me.
Yeah, well, I think if we're going to get this work done before the convention, we should get our skates on.
What now? Let's just keep going. Come on.
Good morning, Jane.
It's lost.
You didn't pick up a bat. Well, I couldn't. It's been lost. I'm sorry. They're the rules. You have to pick up a bat.
Oh, come on. This is supposed to be fun, not the
I'm
Olympics.
sorry, Jim, but that's what... Look, rules are rules. I'm here to enforce them. That's what you asked me to do.
Good for you, Harold. Mr Bishop's right. If the other team lost the bat, then we're the outright winner.
Well, I
Right.
think you're taking your job too seriously.
Well, you made the rules, Jim.
That's what you
The rules
said.
don't cover this.
Bat fell down and broke.
Yes, exactly.
But what about Mr.
It's not, right? I want my winnings right now.
Fair game, Mrs Mangel. The race hasn't been decided.
Of course it's been decided. I beat Madge Mitchell in the bike race and Mr Robinson's team is disqualified.
It's a mix-up, right? So, look, Here's your money back.
I don't want my money back. I want my winnings.
There's no payment without a proper winner. Now, that's standard rule, Mrs Mangel. Standard rule.
You are a cheat.
Is there a problem here?
Well, you could say that, yes. I'd say World War III's about to break out in Ramsay Street.